The following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars are
It's the same shit, different day, nothing new. It's all refurbished ideas that they already sold you. Reruns, reboots, and remakes, all that's ever on. Nothing's left, just like that old ICP song. Instead of a new movie, we get a remake TV series. It'll be all polished with propaganda and inclusivity. Core aspects of the story change to not offend. I don't see why they're so worked up over something pretend. And in reality, shows all beating the same dead horse. But they get ratings, so they continue the course. Even though it's all already been seen before, they'll keep milking it for years until it becomes a bore. And then it'll be put on the shelf until it gets a new skin. New faces and titles, but there's never a new spin. It's the same old shit, rebranded as something fresh that might work for you. Me? I'm like next. Same old storyline, same old arcs. Finishing its back to the same old start. Recycle, reuse, and then recycle. Reword it, rebrand it, just like the Bible. It's all stale, lame, watered down and repetitive. Sports and entertainment, it's always the same shit. The same games, the same wrestlers facing off. Same exact storylines repeated but made soft. Same spots week after week in the same match. Same old talent, predictably no new batch. Artists releasing the same tracks back to back, cause they ain't got nothing new in they sacks. I guess it's easy to play safe than explore the unknown, especially when motherfuckers eat up everything shown. And when something's new, look beneath the skin. It's the same recycled plots that it's always been. Different names, different looks, but the same tales. And it works every time without a fail. It's labeled all new, but it's the same old shit that might work for you. But me, I'm a split. Same old storyline, same old arcs. Finishing its back to the same old start. Recycle, reuse, and then recycle. Reword it, rebrand it, just like the Bible. Politics and religion is the same damn way. Same figures making the same kind of plays, and the same religious text under different titles. Why you think there's so many versions of the Christian Bible? A Bible itself that is also filled with recycled lore, from a pagan god man to the devilish whore. Let's take it back to the yard, back in the day, way back before I became the you okay. Couple of nobody nerds, they hated us. They were always mad we didn't give a fuck. Fuck the drama, let's hang out and play some cards. Building these 5 decks and thinking we hard until we hit the mall and got started quick. Realized the cards were shit and not worth it. So we act like kings and just took that shit. Clean coach, house out, that was fucking lit. We perfected our craft, always at the shop. Rarely ever won, but we still got our props. And now when nobody scrubs, they still hate us. Treat us like garbage, we still don't give a fuck. We stay off brand like some dumpster cup noodles. I miss some days when all we did was doodle. The good old days where all we did was play video and collectible card games. The good old days where all we did was play Twisted Metal Smackdown, here comes the pain. The good old days where all we did was play the same old storylines of a different day. The good old days where all we did was play another arc of the saga. You okay? Let's rewind the tape, take it back.
And here we are, OSW, Episode 1, main event. A horror bash. As many of you know, a Royal Rumble. Well, in this Royal Rumble, is nothing but horror characters, old and new, classes and unclasses, beasts and not beasts. As we already got Ghostface and the creature from Black Lagoon, and we're about to be featured with our third competitor of this round match, Victor Crowley. this match is already jam-packed with murder and death. The winner of this match gets a guaranteed title shot for the OSW World Heavyweight Championship. And then Jason Voorhees is the number 4. And he is running unlike his usual walking self. He is here for business. He is here to take the crown of OSW's Horror Heavyweight Champion. And next up is Michael Myers. And excuse me, but you know, Rumble matches last like hours on end, controlled by a CPU. So here we are. It's Friday night, 20-30 minutes. Typical Rumble, you know, Offense Society Wrestling. But here we are. We got 5 competitors in ring. Michael's laid out. Jason's laid out. The Creature from Black Lagoon and Victor Crowley are going at it. Just in metal. Ghostface laid open in a corner. Now Matt Cordell, the Maniac Cop, is coming out. I think the cop's here to try to restore some balance and peace, or maybe not. He's just trying to take. He's trying to take people out. He wants that, you know, crown for himself. The Bash ain't the only goat he wants to, you know, have. This has become one hell of a slobber knocker match right here. This alone is the focal point of everything OSW is, you know, about. And then Captain Spaulding, Rip Sid Haig, has entered. Victor Crowley has been eliminated from the matchup. Victor Crowley is gone. He is no longer in contention for any sort of, you know, push in this business. He actually might get fired after a night, losing so early. And oh my God, the classic monster Frankenstein is in the house. He is at OSW. He is looking to take it to Jason. He is slapping Jason like Jason's a bitch. And the Creature is like, I'm not the only classic one in this match, and I will not let you beat me. And a roundhouse kick by the Creature from the Black Lagoon. This has became one unpredictable. A cutter by the Creature. And then a super kick to friggin' Jason's face. Ooh, this is a hell of a match. Powerbomb to the Creature. Matt Cardell was almost eliminated in Ghostface, and then our classic Dracula has entered the match. Dracula almost got eliminated as soon as he entered, and then he takes in Michael Myers. Frankenstein standing tall, maybe teaming with Matt Cardell to take out Captain Spaulding and Frankenstein. Ghostface against the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And Dracula eliminates Michael Myers, proving that classics always defeat modern. And then Ghostface is also eliminated, although I did not catch who did the elimination. this is probably going to be another one, folks, that we have to change camera angles because our camera people here at OSW may be on some questionable substances. I do not condone drug use, but I cannot judge you for if that is your choice to do. And as you see, this match is already down to 3 people in this 20-something Royal Rumble OSW Horror Rumble match. And you see Frankenstein and Dracula leaving. It's down to Jason, Captain Spotted, and Ashley Williams. Ashley Williams, who has experience battling Jason Voorhees, is coming, trying to, even the odds, but is taken out by Captain Spaulding. I guess if you're a face, it does not pay off in this business, because the heels will team up on you every single time. Even if they're against each other, they will temporarily team up. Number 11 is Beta. Another Whisper. We saw Alpha compete earlier tonight. Beta is perhaps here to hopefully avenge Alpha and maybe take a W for the Whispers. For the Whispers, ironically, no pun intended. Ash has been eliminated by Spotting as we await our next entrant in the Opera and Royal Rumble. Jason has been eliminated by Beta. The Phantom of the Opera is number 12. Another classic in this battle of horror monstrosities here at OSW, our new weekly show. And then Fatso from the Killer Clowns of Outer Space is number 13. And the Clowns, Spotting and Fatso, are instantly doing battle, and Spotting and standing tall as the Phantom and Beta are rapidly punching each other in the face. Oh, and Fatso is busted with that right hand. I think that was the right hand by Spotting. Then jumping headbutts. Captain Spotting the USA colors, the stands tall. Pazuzu, Satan himself from The Exorcist, is entering the fray. Not to be confused with Ghostface, as their attires are similar in this with Larry Danhausen. Number 15 is about to come out, and it is Roy Burns, aka the fake Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Blood. And Roy Burns, being fresh off the grinders, so to speak, is trying to assert his dominance against this very stacked Rumble matchup. And we're about to have number 16. We're close to the end in this very intense OSW Royal Rumble as Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre motherfucker himself, is entered the fray. And he came from it almost looked like he came from a crowd. And Pazuzu eliminated early. Eliminations are around the Phantom Opera, Captain Spaulding, all eliminated. Roy Burns, Fatso, Leatherface, and Beta are who's in the ring, as number, I think, 17 is about to come out. And it's a mummy, another classic horror legend, is coming out to the ring for OSW Horror Bash Episode 1. Number 18, the Tall Man, boy. Tall Man's can claim some souls, boy. He's coming. Fat Cigar Unlimited, but I think Leatherface Roy Burns is still in the match. Tall Man is kicking ass. The Mummy is kicking ass with the Beta. And number 19 is Pinhead. And he is running to the ring, unleashed from the lamentation box. And he is in the ring. He is looking to score his victory and a chance at the OSW World Heavyweight title that will be crowned in the upcoming weeks at our first pay-per-view. PLE, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know what I mean. And then our final entrant is Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. The Dream Demon himself, who is instantly clotheslined by Leatherface with a Texas clothesline. And again, Leatherface with a shoulder block. Now it's Freddy, damn. Leatherface is, I guess taking up on Jason's side, trying to, avenge him. Meanwhile, you got Roy Burns here trying to pretend to be Jason. You got a lot happening in this matchup. And the winner is guaranteed a title shot for the OSW Heavyweight Championship at our first PLE, which is coming up in about 2 to 4 weeks. Not sure it's when yet, but keep an eye out for that. If you liked what you watched tonight, the 3 parts of episode 1, then feel free to hit that like, subscribe, follow, where the fuck button, and you can watch us every single time we broadcast, every time we do a show. I will be getting better on commentary. I will plan topics to talk about during the matches. We will have more meaningful matches. It will feature all kinds of talent. OSW is not limited to this. There's a lot of talent you haven't seen. But we are down to our final 3. Roy Burns, Pinhead, and Beta. And Roy Burns is seriously kicking butt right now, bro. Roy Burns takes out Beta. And he instantly goes to Pinhead and starts working Pinhead. Oh shit, Pinhead's eliminated. Roy Burns might be, in contendership. He is taunting. He is, living it up. He thinks this is it. This is, his time. And here we go. Can Beta do it? And Beta survives for now. We are down to just Beta and Roy. This is one hell of a match to end OSW episode 1. To determine who goes forward to decide OSW World Champion. And there you go, Roy Burns It says just Jason Voorhees, but that ain't Jason Voorhees. That's Roy Burns.
Here is your winner,
Fucking Roy Burns. The fake ass Jason. The wannabe bitch ass fake ass Jason has won the match. I'm sorry to say that's how episode 1 ends. I can't wait to see what happens next time.